At the core, the show is about a man who gets a second chance at life. The story of Ryan Hardy, played by Kevin Bacon. When we first meet him, he's drinking, not taking care of himself. He's aimless. He's this FBI agent who brought down the world's deadliest serial killer. And when that serial killer escapes from prison, he's brought back in.
So far, 5 guards are confirmed dead from this prison escape.
As you may recall, Carol was convicted in 2003 for the murders of 14 young women.
The pilot begins with the manhunt of this serial killer, Joe Carroll, who escapes from prison 17 days before he's to be executed.
Who is a professor of literature.
Hello.
Hello, Ryan.
What can I do for you, sir?
We need you in Virginia, Ryan. I know things didn't end well with the Bureau, but you caught Carroll. No one knows him like you do.
You know, my thoughts when I first read the script were that it was just an absolute page-turner, and that there were a lot of surprises. What I like to call moments, you know, where you kind of go, I think that was going to happen.
What is that? It's a German Shepherd, I think.
And I felt like it was anchored with a really kind of interesting character that I could sink my teeth into.
Do something!
This is
How many checkpoints have you set up? Don't
Get him
stand there!
Move!
There's a certain amount of resentment, I think, within the Bureau about people that write a book. I think that my character was reluctantly brought into this book life and never expected sort of the negative feelings that came from that. And I think he's got a certain amount of shame about having done it. So that when he comes back into the Bureau, that we've sort of tried to work that in.
Who let him have this?
Anyone could have. Dear Ryan, I enjoyed your book. Have you ever considered a sequel? Best, Joe.
And I sort of thought, wouldn't it be great if there was a serial killer who, while he was in prison, had internet access? And he was able to contact other people, and he was able to sort of build relationships and sort of cultivate a bunch of sort of a clerisy of like-minded individuals who were serial killers or potential serial killers or were just looking for something to fulfill their lives.
Joe Carroll had 47 dedicated websites, over 1,000 blogs, chat rooms, online forums. He could have multiple resources.
And I sort of feel like and what better person to do it than sort of a professor of literature, someone who can speak sort of to a Gothic romanticism.
Death is about theme, mood, motif, emotional aesthetic. Poe equates death with what?
Poe believed that art was about beauty, and that nothing was more beautiful than the death of a beautiful woman.
That's sort of the idea behind it, and now I'm taking it to the next level, which are they are serial killers, and they're out there killing, and they're sort of playing out Joe Carroll's novel he's writing in his head, and it's just how many people can die before they find it.
It's just the beginning. It'll be a classic. It'll be our masterpiece.